Was let's see. What's up? What's up, man? What's up, Ross? You know what's crazy? I swear, like before I saw you in the chat the other day, I was actually I actually thought about you. You know how you just randomly remember people? I was having a randomly remember people moment. Oh yeah, that dude's name was Neonade. You still hang out with them? Oh, look, I'm gonna get YouTube. I get in trouble. Let's see. Oh shit. Damn. It be like that sometimes. I did. I just took a shower. Just took a shower. Just had a talk with my friend. What? Is it vibe coders after? Jesus. Jesus. Is this for real? No, this is just a... Brother. Hold on, who is this? I'll follow this guy. He says I create end-to-end mobile apps. That's cool. End-to-end mobile apps. All right, so now we need to refresh. Go to this. There's a few things I always need to set up when I first start streaming. It's become like a ritual for me. I got on some comfy pajamas from Christmas. I got on some comfy hold on, let me share this on my Facebook. I got some comfy freaking socks. It's cool in the room. The dog is chilling in his bed. He comfy and shit. I did my 2 exercises for the day, and I ate healthy. I read 10 pages. I'm doing 75 hard if anybody's curious about that shit. Let me go on YouTube, share this to my Facebook, and we'll start. Share. Post this to my Facebook. People love it, the Facebook. They love it. What do you do for a living while you're trying to become a web dev? I'm unemployed. Assalamu alaikum. What's up? I'm unemployed. You can help me out by becoming a member for $1. So I'm trying to find work at the moment. That's the reality of it. All right. Oh, why are my hands shaking? Why are my hands shaking? What's up, Nav? Pulse is steady, mom spaghetti. It's in the title. Who are you? Try your best. I've never seen you before. Hello, hello, hello. What's up, Rizzy G 007? Man, you know what? Speaking of 007, when I was a kid, there was a 007 for um the N64, and I could never beat it. I don't know why, but I said I was gonna try to do it as an adult. Down, 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 down. What's up? I'm new here. Cortisol spike. I need to know what cortisol is. What is cortisol? A vital steroid hormone produced by the adrenal glands, often called the stress hormone because it helps the body respond to threats, regulate blood sugar, manage metabolism, and reduce inflammation. It allows a natural daily cycle, peaking shortly after waking to provide energy, and is crucial for maintaining homeostasis. Okay, that's cool. Down, 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 down. Well, that's cool. We learned what cortisol is. Yay! All right. So there is something I want to talk about before I started. Um, do I actually want to talk about it now? Oh yeah, I played that game. It was the good old times before modern gaming happened. Nowadays it's just microtransaction and skins and slop. Yeah, I try to stay away from those hyper competitive one. I call them one shot games where it's like it's like the same loop over and over, and they try to monetize the hell out of that loop at every turn. Yeah. So what I want to say. Uh, this is day 106. This is my second stream of the day. I have been thinking a lot about things in my life. I code every day. I like coding every day. It has become something I do all the time. Um, I want to say that, and I've said this before, um, that there's a lot of people. What am I trying to say? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. There's things that I want to say. I just don't know how to say them. Um, lately I've been considering, I've been trying to lose weight and everything, and so I've been thinking heavily on why I have procrastinated when it comes to my health. And okay, sorry, I was linked by searching AI Live. Oh, yeah, I heard when people find me, they buy AI. Oh, you got timed out. Oh yeah, we don't talk about AI here. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, it gave you a warning the first time. We don't talk about AI here. Well, I get to talk about AI. Oh yeah, I never asked, why did you end up banning intelligentsia artificial mention in the chat? I'm tired of explaining that too, but I'll explain it one last time. One last time. I banned people talking about AI in the chat because I want to make it clear we are on day one. Um, so the reason I don't allow AI in the chat is out of respect for myself, right? Because I find that people on the internet don't typically have respect for each other. And this is what I mean by that. Historically, for the most part of software engineering, people have learned from either books, video resources, a professor. There's been some type of instruction, right? in with some medium. The medium of of AI to learn is relatively new. Before that, that shift, there were these communities and people were, there was a different approach to learning because the book couldn't solve your problem, but it could give you principles, it could give you theory. The instructors weren't necessarily going to tell you how to actually code this problem, but they could give you guidance, right? And that goes the same for tutorial videos, right? To a certain extent. Now AI not can not it, AI can it, they AI can not only guide you and give you example and teach you, but it can also answer the question. And it's that fifth one that is the sin of the sin of learning software engineering. It's like if we imagine that the Garden of Eden is, let's say software engineering is akin to the Garden of Eden, and I imagine that part of the tree of knowledge would be AI would be a part of the tree of knowledge, and its ability to answer any question would be the apple. And once you begin to take a bite of that apple, it becomes addictive. It can go downhill. And I think it's the first sin of people who are learning software engineering. They don't get the opportunity to learn like the past generation of engineers who were able to learn from a book, or they were learning from an instruction, or they were learning from documentation. They were serious about going into documentation. Now, um, and that's what made a lot of great software. There was a software engineer here the other day. He 26 years on the job. And I'm like, the reason you're so good is because you did all of this before AI. And then AI just became something that like multiplied your ability to produce code. I want that same opportunity. I want the opportunity to learn and approach AI in the way that I want to learn and approach AI, right? And every time people bring it up, mind you, people have been bringing it up for the last 106 days of me doing this. 106 days, multiple times a day, multiple times a stream, as I'm trying to solve problems that are kicking my ass. Now imagine you are trying to learn something, and then somebody just wants to give you this thing that can just solve all the answers, because they don't necessarily care about your long-term well-being, or like what it means to gain this knowledge and how knowledge can radically change your life. All they care about is being right. They care about being right. They don't give a damn about you. That's it. So it is a combination of me giving myself space to learn, a combination of me setting a healthy boundary to say, okay, this is the direction that I've decided to go in, and this is the way that I've decided to learn this, and I think this is the healthy way, because the vast majority of software engineers who are alive, breathing, and working today have learned in the way that I'm trying to learn, right? And so I think it does a disservice to the people that I'm going to potentially work with in the future, and it does a disservice to the craft in general to let AI kind of sully the learning process. I think it's unfair. It's unfair to me. It's unfair to the people that I will potentially work with. It's unfair to any organization that is going to potentially hire me in the future, who is hiring me and paying me because I'm supposed to be adding value to the organization, right? And it is a disservice to a craft that needs knowledgeable and competent people. And so, oops. And so it's like, um every single day, hearing that, especially like imagine like there's been some cases where I've spent hours on a problem and I cannot figure it out. Like I'm about to spend a couple of hours on a problem now. I can't figure it out. And then somebody dangles AI in front of me. You know how hard that is to fight? And then as soon as I use AI for something, then it's like, oh, now you're using AI, so it's like I can't win. So I hope that answers your question as to why I don't allow people to. I got water on me. As to why I don't allow people to say AI in the chat. That's why. Because people on the internet are asses, and like Mike Tyson said, if people forget what it feels like to be punched in the mouth, and that's why they do the stupid shit they do. And so to create a boundary between myself and the stupid shit, we have Nightbot with an AK-47, like shooting people out of the chat room. It is what it is. Somebody just got banned for 86,000 seconds, which I think is 24 hours. May God be with you. What else was I going to talk about before I continue? Well, I hope that answers that question. This will probably be a clip. What else do I need to answer? Is that it? Because there was something I originally wanted to talk about, but I don't really know. I didn't know how to talk about it. How's it going? It's going good, Darius. I guess we just gonna get into coding because I don't really know what to talk about. I will say this: I just got off the phone with one of my closest friends, and I want to let y'all know. I want to let y'all know here, and if he's watching, you know who you are. Yeah, I think Vibe, like the combination of Vibe and Code, or even Vibe by itself, LLM, Claude, a lot of different things that have to do with AI. So I would stay away from the Vibe word too. I apologize. Kind of, sort of. If you know you need to do something, please do it. Don't let other people fool you into thinking that in some ways they're going to change when they have a history of being lackluster. All the bases. Some people don't have the same spirit as you, and it is very important to believe people the first time they do some shitty shit instead of hoping for change the next time. So before I started my learning journey, I had a friend, and that friend, well, he's still my friend, but he just probably can't join me on this journey. And you know who you are, you slut. You know, some people will not understand why you're working so hard because maybe their life doesn't call them to work as hard. Either way, I guess all I have to say, I don't know what I have to say. I just want to code. Because I came on here thinking I was going to talk about a whole bunch of mystical, magical ass, inspirational ass shit, but I don't. I don't have it. I'm about to code. But I will say this. I will say this. I will say this before I start. I have witnessed that there are a lot of people who want to get into software development who aren't developing software, who aren't working hard. Why is shit? Oh, we're back. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's because it got tape at the bottom of it. Oh, broke people tings. Broke people tings, definitely. Either way, we're back. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. We back. Okay, that's there. All right. So to all the people in the future who tell me that they want to start coding or they don't know how to start, I want to let you, I want to be honest with y'all now. When people come into the chat and they ask me, well, how do they start or whether can they get certain resources, I'm okay with it to a certain extent. But a part of me does want to say fuck you because there's so much information on the internet. But I'll say this, you have made remarkable progress in the few months since you started, and I think it's largely due to the fact that you don't rely on the unmentionable. I like how you know what? We can call, I give everybody permission to call AI Voldemort. Let's just call it Voldemort, okay? Voldemort could have been good. He could have been an amazing wizard. But no. He was like, let me split my soul into 7 pieces and then go slap people's grandmothers. Thank you, Ari the dog, because every day I do this, I feel like I have barely made any decent progress. I won't lie. Every day I feel like I'm taking too long on this thing right here, or I'm not understanding this, and I feel bad. There's not a stream where I finish streaming where I don't feel some type of way about not being able to do certain things, or I feel like, am I moving fast enough? So that's true. There's even GitHubs with free PDFs or books and websites to learn things. Asking a streamer for resources is kind of just lazy. And then if you look below in the description, people had asked me so much that I started putting my resources in the description and they still don't look at that shit. But the how to start, I get it. I get that part. Major underscore S9 asked for the how to start coding thing. I mean, I will admit that that's a completely different thing in itself. The ability to start something and to commit to it. That is very difficult and that requires some soul searching because I did my 70, I'm doing 75 hard. I did my 2 45-minute workouts today and I was in the backyard walking around and I was like, oh my God, like, why do I eat the way that I eat? Because I don't know if y'all know I have problems with binge eating and shit. I'm like, why do I eat the way that I eat? I don't fucking know. And then I begin to think about, oh, you know, why? And, you know, I'm not going to go into the details here. Everybody has trauma. But, man, y'all might have to ask yourself why. So, to the future people who ask me how to start and how to do all those things, fuck you, but I love you too. Let me put on some nice jams to listen to while I code and lose my mind. Okay, so the problem we were having last time on this thing is the decrementing was not doing what it was supposed to do, and instead it was like subtracting everything, which so something with this subtract from cart thing is incorrect. It's just not working. So what I'm going to do is start from the beginning. So let's take this one thing at a time. Hold on, what is going on? All right. All right. That's fair. So we got it doing, the list is correct at least. Have you ever tried technologies like Vue, Laravel, PHP? I heard it can be used for making CRUD websites super fast, which can be really good for freelancers. No, I haven't. I'm working on React right now because there's a lot of jobs in Texas for React. Okay, so when we press this button, let's go to the shopping item itself. Subtract from cart. Oh, what the hell? Howdy, fellow Texan. I'm trying to escape this hellhole. What hell? What part of the hellhole are you in? So in this case, we just want to search through the list. Oh, I don't know. DFW? What? DFW is that's the place I want to go. I'm in Beaumont. I am in Beaumont, Texas, Major. You got it good. That is so weird to me because it says the array. Maybe it's because... Hold on, let me see something. Okay, so the shopping cart items has a quantity of 1. quantity of 2. Let's go to the console. And we subtract. Okay. I'm just trying to leave a state in general. If you don't have a car or don't like driving, you kind of just kiss any life goodbye here. That's true. That is very true. This is a car-centric state. Okay, so first we check if it's in the cart. If is there console.log shopping cart items. So if it is in there, what I want to do is I want to go to set Thank you, R. Let me think. hope that works. I think it worked. Oh my God. That was taking me so long and I just finished it like right then. I thought this was going to take longer. But I still, you know, bad things can still happen, so. My God, that was crazy. What's up, Araha? My God. This is gonna wake up Malachi. Yeah, it did. Oh God. I think earlier when I was doing this subtracting part, I was trying to do too much at one time in one map function. I need to split it up. Future. And then when I start new order, should I clear this list? I don't know. I don't freaking know. Sorry that you. Oh no. Oh. uh. All right. All right. So the next thing. Oh, you saw that? Because I was like, why is it looking like that at the bottom? So I need to make sure that this background is. Where did I put it? Put it somewhere. It should be on the image. It should just be, okay, is there? Why are you coding so late? Please code from 9 to 5 like everyone else. I'm not like everyone else. That's why your mother loves me. All right, nice. I'm okay with the picture changing slightly. I could put it as an outline so it doesn't change all that, but I think I don't know if the CSS reset on React or Tailwind by default has what is it? Box sizing border box. What is this song? Wolf. They do. Just like there's people in the gym right now. There's people in the gym right now, and they'll be in the gym for the next 2 or 3 hours. Okay, so there's some things I need to clean up. Like, for example, when the order total, I have to put this is a carbon neutral delivery or something like that in the shopping cart. What are you working on, Roja? This is self-study. This is not a course. Oh, you thought I was following something by doing this? Nah, brother. Okay, so when I add an order, I need this under order total. I'm building a CRM for my business, but I'm turning it into a SaaS, currently implementing the payment system. Let's see, what is a CRM? Customer relationship management refers to tools. Salesforce, give me examples of CRM. Oh, that's cool. Fine. Before I even do that. think it was 20. Yeah, 20 by 20. Not necessarily. Oh. I wish I could be out here and Figma would tell me what it is, because sometimes I just want to touch it like that, but then I gotta scroll all the way in and then it tells me. Figma is a tease. All I need. All right. All right. Let's see what the hover states look like. Oh my god. For real? Okay, that's easy. Let's just do the easy ones first. So these are the hover states. All right. So it goes from to arose 900. Confirm order. That's in the we're in the shopping cart. So we can say on hover BG rows 900. Ooh, that's way darker than it's supposed to be. Oh my god. What color is this? Just tell me what color it is. See? Figma doing Figma things. Just tell me what color it is. Please. What song is this? %. Oh, there's. Oh, I'm not about to go through this. Yeah, I'm not about to go through this. Great use of AI incoming. It's thinking what? It's a color. I get no warnings. I'm the boss. Come on, nah. You think it's, I think, yeah, I think that, let me try yours because I don't like how that doesn't feel, that doesn't, it doesn't feel like this. Let me see what you got. 9. I'm gonna just copy this. Yours might be better because for some reason, yeah, that might be better. I can't really tell, but whatever, we're gonna go with it. Please try this. That's too, that's a pretty color though. That is a really pretty red, but it's not what we're looking for. That was actually CC11. I need to remember that. CC1100. That was a pretty deep, like, red. Oh, okay. No. There's already built in, this color is already built into the Tailwind theme. So if we go here, we already have, this is the proper red for this, because if I change that, then I'll have to change all of these. There's already a, oops. Oh yeah, Nightbot will time you out and give you a warning. First warning is 5 seconds. The next warning is 86,000 seconds for mentioning AI. Yeah, the design. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it provides. Okay, so here's the thing, and even so, the guy who runs Front End Mentor, this guy Matt, people have complained about this. People have complained about the colors not being right in the Figma files and the style guides, and I think his response was like, well, when you go into the real world, sometimes the colors won't match and you'll have to find a way to make it work. And so sometimes if you go into the Figma files, like for example, right here, it looks like they just put like an overlay of, I think is 00000, is that black? So they just put an overlay here. They just put a simple overlay. So that doesn't tell you the color. But we know that we're supposed to be using this color before the transition, which is this right here. You see what I mean? Like, so it doesn't give us this color. It just says, hey, it's supposed to be, I guess, maybe 25% darker or something like that. I don't know. Don't the design files provide? Yeah, they do. If you pay for it, which I do, I get a Figma file. But if you don't, then you get something that looks like this. You'll get this. Why is there green in this file? Where was there green ever in this design? See, that's why they need to go back through some of these design files, because where was the green? Did I have green in my theme? Yeah, oh, it's right here. When was I using this? I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Moving on. The next thing is, oops. When we do this is, we supposed to hover this. I hate the way, oh, now it looks a little bit more centered. All right, I need to clean my screen. But no, you know, I'll say that the guy who runs Front End Mentor, hold on. I'm getting messages. What the hell? Um, what was I doing? Oh yeah, we were talking about front end mentor, and I mean the guys at front end mentor do a good job. It seemed like they were releasing a lot of updates, so I'm glad they're making money. I want them to give me an affiliate link because I feel at this point, maybe some people have used front end mentor because I literally talk about front end mentor all the time. One Mafia said, "Why don't I want to talk about AI?" I gave a big speech at the beginning. Really impressed with front end mentor. It really mimics how you'd realistically get design pilots imperfections included. Yeah. So I think they're doing a good job. So I really have no complaints with what they're doing over there. Honestly, no complaints. If that's the only thing that we have a problem with, and it kind of mimics what's going to happen in the real world, they're doing a great job. Um, all right. So, oh yeah. So we need to look at the hover state. Is this black? No, that's not black. Hold on. Uh, now I have to go through this. Okay, well let's just change it here then before we. Now we've come to something that is very hard for me to do. How do we change the color of an image? The color of a SVG. All I wanna do. Use current color. What is current color? Hold on, what? Interesting. Didn't know that this was a thing. Go to SVG and fill current color. Hold on, fill current color? I see. Let's look at the other way to do this. So I need to learn this once and for all. All right. All right, time for a break. Oh, I'm muted. Oh, my bad. Forget to unmute myself. What's up? What's up, Wakar? I think that's your name. What are the other hover states they want? Oh, plus and minus? Jeez, man. I was not expecting this song to play. Is this the type of time we on? Who's play? Well, this is my playlist, but what the hell? I wasn't expecting this. What's up, Carmen Nepal? We stopped using this. Should I pull up on you or what? So, okay, on hover, damn. So on hover, hold on. On hover, this needs to be, okay. Hold on. Oh, here we go. And what is this? Oh. That's something completely different. It's this. This is what we want. Gaussian integrals over a volume of a sphere. Isn't that redundant to call a sphere a volume? I mean, isn't that redundant to call a sphere a volume? How to do over the volume of a sphere? Or maybe it's not redundant. Anyway. Alt. Oh, yeah. I guess I'm wrong then. Why are you coming in here asking that? I hope y'all know this is a no bullshit space, so be careful. Or not. So let's focus on the increment icon. I just took a bath. I feel very squeaky clean. Sometimes boop boop. Okay. Let me go back. Oh yeah, I was listening to that yesterday. Yes, this is a no bullshit space. Alright. So what I'm gonna do together. Okay, so we're gonna start with the increment. What's up, Bubble Boys? 9492. No, I'm not experienced in C++. This is not a C++ place. Oh, that you'll get over it. I haven't been playing video games. I played a viewer video game yesterday, but I don't really play games like that. I haven't been interested. I'll play Forza 6 when it comes out in May. Or Screamer when it comes out next month. So why does it do that, man? Oh. Sometimes, but yeah, I was getting distracted by the bull stuff and the bullshit in the chat. I think I'm good now. I really hate how that's offset. See how it looks offset? Whatever, man. Whatever, man. All right, let's see what else we gotta do. That was a long time coming because I had been avoiding editing SVG and stuff for a long time. Oh, that doesn't have a dollar. Those things don't have dollar signs in front of them. I just put this right here. All right, done. All right, next. Hover effects work. Now we need to you do like other type of stream? Do I do other types of stream? Is that what you're asking? Mm, You're the first person who asked that. Why do I have all three browsers open? Good question. This is what y'all are listening to in the background. I use this to develop on, and then I just haven't given up Opera GX yet. So, you said what type of music do I listen to? I'm listening to this right now. So let me... I could. Oh, oops. You got potential. The hell? Wonder why it's not letting me add a gap on this side screen. Oh. Maybe this is it? There we go. Gotta be way more specific. Oh, but these are messed up. Ugh. Which I have no idea why. Okay, we're gonna come back to that once we finish the other layouts. All right. Now we need on 375 it's different because each one of these is an individual. All right. So I need to go to, is it shopping cart? No, it's not shopping area, shopping list. I have to start this all over. I might have to define all my breakpoints from scratch, but let's keep going and see if I can make this work. I'm in the wrong place. right, let's fix this. What's up? Oh, break time. All right. So that was a total of 4 hour studying today because I streamed twice. So I think this is gonna be it. Do y'all have any questions for me? I'll stay 9 more minutes. NBA Freak says, "Do you see me?" What you mean? Dev Chris 92. Aqua Khalid says, "Cheering for you." Thank you so much. How will materials you use for learning? They're in the description. How do you get the rain sounds in the background? There's a thing in OBS that says application audio capture. You gotta do that and then set it to an application. It's the easiest way I found. All right, let's see. Guys, do stay up all night to lock in for my midterm or go to bed. It's up to you. It's almost 1 p.m., bro. Still work? That's good. Sleeping out there, some senior React devs here, and we don't know how to approach your question if it's not asked correctly. Like your fro. It's not a fro yet. Hard to dog. Alright, I appreciate you being here for real. You've been a big help. Jordan Carter. Oh my god. This is the year of the glow up, my friends. The glow up. Not only are we enriching our minds, but we're becoming sexy. Say it with me. We're becoming sexy. I have a thing that I write down because I've been binge eating. Well, I haven't. This is day 2 of me not binge eating or eating crappy stuff. So, you know. So I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna show y'all what I write down. That's top chat. Live chat. I want to feel good. I'm hiding you from the channel for that. Don't ask me shit like that. Nah, we can't go to sleep yet. I'm about to probably just chill and listen to music and stuff. And work on my... I'm probably just... This gonna be a part... I'm gonna show y'all what I do after I get off stream. I might create a vision board. Yeah, I might create a vision board. I might show y'all how I game plan. So right now, I guess I'll just chill for a while, maybe like an hour, and I'll just answer questions and shit. I don't know. Do you work another job tomorrow? No, I don't have a job. My job is this right now. I'm trying to look for a job. I've been looking for work. If y'all are just joining, I will not be coding much anymore today. I'm just gonna start planning stuff. Cause I am doing... Let's go to Pinterest. My favorite thing... You went to Tijuana... What? You went to Tijuana? Where? Hold on, what? See, I want to start making as much money as you are, so I can say, hey, I'm going to go to this. I'm going to go. I wasn't expecting to see. Anyway, I know. Anyway. Yeah, I want to start going and getting my teeth done. See, I want to have that much money one day where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going, because all my jaw's messed up. All of this stuff, like even right now, it's not, it hurts sometimes, but it's tired. It's like I want to get my stuff done. Code related. Dances that are code related. That's interesting. Oh yeah. So this is what I like to do at the end of the night. Like for example, I go to Pinterest. what is it called when you make a like a mood or a vision board? So I need to make a vision board. Oh look, these people are making vision boards. Hold on, let me finish writing my sayings down, and then I'll start on my vision board. Because I do want a vision board. I want it to be my background. Study about 28 hours a week. Finish my affirmations. I finished writing my affirmations. Yo, new year here. What's up, Jarkron? Nice rain background sound. Do you mind sharing the link? I will not share the link. It's the one thing I keep to myself. How many per days? So if it's about 28, so it's 4 or more. Do I read self-help books? I used to read a lot. I've read a lot of self-help books. I used to be in a master's program trying to become a mental health counselor. So I've read a lot of self-help, a lot of help self. So we got I'm gonna create a new board called Vision. Let's say, so this is a vision board. Okay, so I do want to be disciplined. Huh? Why is my... I was at WGU. So I'm going to create a vision board. You know, this is really good because people always ask me, like, do I have motivation? Like because I've been coding for this many days in a row, and I'm always like, no. And this is a good graph. Motivation, I don't have motivation really, but I do have at this point. Like the other day I was just sitting down and I was like, did I miss a day of coding? I was like, nah, I didn't. Like, it's just become second nature at this point. I thought I created a vision board. Where is it? Where's my vision board? Okay, there we go. Your mind is programmable. If you're not programming it, then someone else will program it. I like that one. Sometimes I like to collect things and then look at them if I feel some type of way. You have more degrees of freedom than you think. You can completely reinvent yourself in well under a year with sufficient commitment. You probably make at least one decision every day which will meaningfully alter the path you're on if you change it. This is terrifying, but it's also maybe the best thing about being alive. As long as you're breathing, there's a chance. That's nice. This is a hard one. I'm gonna save this one. I already know what it's about. Yes, this is important, but sometimes this fucks. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes if you catch us on certain days, I think like Saturdays or Sundays, we'll have like 100 people in here sometimes. But I'm always surprised. I'm honestly every day people watch this. I'm always surprised. It's better to climb slowly up the right mountain than to climb fast up the wrong one. Exactly. This is like the best one for AI. Like people, man, people need to look at that one. The world is full of half written books, half built businesses, and half kept promises. You stand out by closing loops, by showing up, by doing what you said you do. Anyone can start, but few have the courage to finish. Preparation always beats planning. Planning is based on the expectation of order. Preparation is based on the expectation of chaos. That's true. I have a problem with that. Do I read the Bible? I used to. The greatest rewards in life go to those who can show up every single day, even when the rewards are uncertain. The one who can tolerate the most uncertainty is the one who will eventually win. Your entire life will change when you. Who is making these? His name is Sahil Bloom. Oh no, I don't like this song. Deadmau, an unusual study mix. Okay, I like that. An unusual study mix. I already like the name of this. All right. Uh, Hold on. Where were we? We were looking at Pinterest. Wait, how are we getting the rain music, but you are listening to two different music? That's what I was trying to tell y'all. When you do OBS, there's this thing called application audio capture. It's in the beta version, but you can access it. It will play music from a specific application. So I have Rain playing in Chrome. I have the Rain playing in Chrome. Stop waiting for permission. Hold on, did I get this one? Real happiness is found in the anticipation. It's the quest. It's the hunt. It's the process. It's the journey. It's the moment right before you achieve it. Happiness is not in the having, but in the becoming. I'm I'm 20s and I'm broke. I studying React.js and I want to have a job, but it's hard to compete with student have a degree. Do you think so? I think it's hard to prepare. I think it's hard to compete. I think it's hard to compete against those that have been prepared, that are preparing. But I think it's easy to compete against those who are ill prepared. And the vast majority of people are ill prepared for the job market. That's why you see so many people say, "Oh, that was beautiful." Y'all see that? Y'all see that transition with Pinterest? Multi-million-dollar company. Look at that. Beautiful. And you know they had to get this right. The grid has to be right. Uh, I think we live in a world where those who can show they can bring value to organizations will always be in demand. I don't think it really. I have a degree, but I wouldn't be surprised from what I've seen, based on me looking at other people's GitHubs and stuff. Some of these students don't. And I'm not saying that going and getting your degree is a bad thing, but most of them don't even post on GitHub. Looking back, the best advice is from others reviewing your code and leaving feedback. I need to start. I need to get people to review my code, or I need to start. Whoever makes these, this is a beautiful. This is beautiful design. How this is easily. I'm gonna be sad if this is a lot of this is AI, which it probably is, but at least it's a good use of AI. Yeah, this is AI. Only AI would make a track, but the track doesn't. Or maybe actually no, that's actually pretty nice. Let's see. Now let's look up 75 hard. 75 hard challenge. Because that's what I'm doing. Is it easier at a certain point learning every day? I mean, you've been doing it for 100 plus days. Is it easy? I think there's weeks where I get depressed and those weeks can be hard, or there's streams where, but I try to be patient with myself. I try to be patient with myself. And I think that's the only thing that would make it hard. Like, there were days where I felt like I couldn't even speak. And this was before I was streaming. I was just recording the videos and uploading them. Like, I believe in, even as long as you get that checkbox every day, even if it's 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, just do it. So I guess the hardest part. So hold on, what was the question? I mean, is it easier? Is it easier? I don't know if it's easy. I think you just get used to it. All right, yeah. After I finish this project, I'll link you to the GitHub that it's going to be in. No pressure. So I'm doing a 75 hard challenge. $75 hard, 2 times a day. Workouts, 45 minutes. No cheat meals. 1 gallon a day, 10 pages, no audiobooks. Daily. Progress photo, must restart at mistake. 75 hard, baby. The 80-20 rule. All right, let's look at men fat to fit. Fat to fit. This is inspirational to me. Oh, this guy right here, he's inspirational. He went from this. Watch. He went from being this big to, watch. Dang, he was bleeding in his shoes. Yeah, man. He lost all that weight. The day you plant the seed is not. This is beautiful. I know this is AI, but it looks good. It's a good job. Intensity does nothing. Consistency does everything. It says, don't chase butterflies. Grow a garden. Beautiful. Ooh, perspective. This one is good. A student asked the sage, what is stopping me from becoming great? The sage replied, the belief that something is stopping you. Let's look at more. Yes. This is one that was really big to me. It's gonna take 3 years. Do it or don't. The time will pass. Like, I imagine if I started 5 years ago and was consistent, my God, I'd be completely different. But, you know, there's not a day. Okay, I think the worst pain I feel, I'll be honest, the worst pain I feel is probably the pain of realizing that I could have started this a long time ago. What is the best advice you have ever heard and it changed your life? Well, I do have a tattoo that says, yeah, I can't, but it says, it's in my handwriting. Can y'all see it? It says, focus on yourself. This piece of advice, the focus on yourself advice, is, it won't help everybody, but it'll help the people who need it if they really begin to absorb what it means to focus on yourself. Especially for people pleasers, people who have suffered from narcissistic abuse. people who procrastinate, people who find it easier to go to a job and work for someone else, but when it comes to working for themselves, they fall short. Focusing on yourself is one of the hardest things that people do. It's extremely hard, especially in a world that says that self-sacrifice is everything. But you do sacrifice something in helping yourself. And I think empowering yourself, especially in a world that has either minimized you, there's some people that you just know are great. I remember my youngest brother told. I'm not even gonna share it because I want to hold it as a personal memory. But I remember my youngest brother shared something with me, and I was so amazed at what he said. And like at that point, I didn't really understand it, but now I'm just like, oh my God, that's amazing. And he said that at such a very young age. I think focus on yourself is really important. I think protecting your peace is important. I think setting healthy boundaries is nothing if you don't repeatedly set them. I grew up with two of my siblings, and I didn't grow up with three of them. I need help. I have a program in Python and I have used modules and I want to make it exe. How can I do it? I don't know. I don't use Python. Which IT majors is good for you? I don't know. I'm unemployed. Oh yeah, that's cool. This is what I want my weight loss to be. By June, I want to look like this. By June, I have to kill Fat Chris. Not literally kill, but he gotta go, y'all. He gotta go. What the hell? Oh, that's crazy. Change takes time. Change takes time. Ah, this is funny. Turkey, chicken, beef, salmon, tuna, eggs. I've never seen this one before. That's so true. Chicken, beef, salmon, tuna, chicken, turkey, eggs is amazing. Why are you against AI? Who said I was against AI? I just have a different relationship with AI than you do. I used to go to the gym a lot, but I'm getting back into it. I'm starting by walking. I gotta take baby steps because if I go all in, I'll get exhausted. So I gotta work my way up to the privilege of working out hardcore every day. I used to, like, before I lost my job last year, I was running for 30 minutes every 30 to 45 minutes every day and lifting every day, and I lost 40 pounds, but then I got depressed. Yeah. He did 8,000 reps a day. Somebody said he is without. That's fucked up. Oh, this is one of my favorite sculptures. It's the man carving himself from a piece of stone. Okay. This is funny. Who gets this? Oh, it's AI modified. No. No. It can also it can tell me when it's AI modified. Doom, 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 doom. Hold on, a man who can what? And tongue has solved 99. I've never heard this. All right. Well, I think that's it for today. Oh man. Y'all make sure y'all join the Discord. The Discord is a place where things happen. Please what? Ooh, it is okay to have a simple life. Yes, it is okay to have. Ooh, I love things. I should do this more often. One day you'll realize that no one was really watching and you could have done whatever you wanted. Hmm. Tell me what you think. Tell you what you tell you what. Think of what? It's time to get more aggressive about the life you want. Hell yeah. 6 months from now, you will either have 6 months of excuses or 6 months of progress. Today we don't have any motivational quotes. If you want to give up, give up. That's funny. You didn't learn to swim by reading it. This is great. I don't know what you want me to do, but y'all can join the Discord and shit. It's been great. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.